Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 3, Ruined World. We have conquered the Keep of Tinraya, only to find a smoldering caldera beyond it. So let's do a quick firewalk. Firewalk is lasting a lot longer than I expected outdoors. I'm sure that around here somewhere, and Connie doesn't have the spell points for it, somewhere around here is something worth finding. Here we go. There's also quite a lot of alien beasts that showed up while I was napping right outside the caldera. Whoa, we've got more than just alien beasts here. You emerge from the caldera to find yourself in a huge valley. It's high in the mountains, barren and icy cold, despite the hot lava that we just walked through. You look over the fields of snowbanks, searching the desolation for signs of life. The land is crisscrossed with the trails of alien beasts. As you step out, the creatures that were hiding behind the snowdrifts charge out. An assortment of the vanitized monsters rush at you, hoping to stop your advance right here. But first, more alien beasts. Mung roaches and guardian roaches. This round shouldn't take too long. Also, it took a few more tries, but I did get an alien beast simulacrum. It's replaced my quick cast and is a little heavier on the spell point cost, but I think it might be a solid upgrade. Too bad Garnet drained most of her spell points capturing the darn thing. Hey, you know what might be a good time for a scroll of Firestorm? Bunch of big bugs. Yeah, that's less effective than when Garnet casts it. Okay, who's next? Demon golems. Oh boy. This might call for some reviving. And I would do a protection if I had the spell points for it. Why must Mind Duel cost 12 spell points? Wand of Nullity? Does not have the necessary range. Darn you, you killed my alien beast before I could do anything. A couple of rounds later, I realized that Garnet has the Ring of Magery, which would be very good to use right now, wouldn't it? And... oh, Peridot also has a weak energy potion. Good. Maybe a ruby skeleton will be immune to demon golem breath. Well, that was a disgusting amount of damage. Well, that went well. Ish. Okay, 2 more packs of alien beasts. So I decided to summon an ogre mage, and he's done some damage. He also spent a turn summoning a demon, and caught 3 of my characters with a firestorm. Not entirely sure if worth it. Wall of Blades, on the other hand, is pretty effective against alien beasts. So now I need to get reviving again. Yeah, I don't like summons that can get me in the friendly fire. Wait, Stephen does have the Ring of Magery, so haha. Yes, please, summon more demons and area of effect spells. That's really a good use of your time. And now I have a whole nother valley to explore. And of course, it's full of even more alien beasts. Maybe I'll just run from this one. Alien beast too fast. Stupid pack leaders and their stupid poison bites. So I don't think there's much of anything hiding in secret passages along the edges of this valley. You climb this craggy valley, watching carefully for alien beasts. At the head of the valley, you see a huge cave mouth. As you climb, you suddenly feel a strange, powerful desire to go north and explore. You struggle to fight it. You hear a strange whispering inside your head. You recognize it. You heard it in the stone circles you found around Valorum. It tells you you must go north. You can go this way no farther. The compulsion to go north overwhelms you. Well then, let's try going north. As you climb into this dark valley, you suddenly start feeling a powerful desire to go to the end of it. Strange voices in your heads pull you forward. You feel you can't reach the end soon enough. You stand at the end of a deep, dark valley, full of sharp crags and broad expanses of rubble. In the distance, you see a massive stone circle, each of the stones 80 feet high. You feel a strange, overwhelming compulsion to approach it. Ooh, what special prizes will we find in this one? And this stone circle gets not a special dot, but its own dungeon. The Great Circle. Just a few bones, nothing to worry about here. Well, it's not like the golem circles. There's nothing attacking me so far. All of that for one altar in the center of it. You stand before the black altar, sitting in the middle of a courtyard of marble slabs. Although it's clearly been here for a long, long time, everything looks as new as if it was finished this morning. The altar almost seems to shimmer with power. You have a hard time focusing your eyes on it. If you concentrate really hard, you think you can see beings moving around inside. Suddenly, you are struck by an incredibly powerful compulsion. You feel an almost irresistible urge to smash the altar, to strike it with one of your weapons very hard. Do you? You try to back away, but you're too close, and the force of the altar is too strong. Images of the other stone circles you visited running through your minds. You approach the altar in a daze. You fail to resist the urge. Dazed, you raise your blade above your head and bring it down on the altar as hard as you can. A small hairline fracture appears in the stone. It doesn't seem large enough to make a difference. Then the altar develops a huge crack down the front. The air around you fills with hideous demonic laughter. The laughter turns into babbling, and the babble resolves into one deafening call. I'm free! 3 clouds of flame seep quickly out of the crack, land some distance away, and form into massive demons. They're the lords of demonkind, the Hakai, and they're each 20 feet high. They look down on you as if you were insects. Then, amused, one of them speaks. Centuries we've been held here, sending out spells to summon others to us. Those spells formed the stone circles, and the circles were what you submitted to. Now we are free, and now our reign can begin. The second one chuckles. We hunger, and you look tasty. However, we are not ungrateful for your service. We offer you a deal. Give us your treasure, all of it, and we will spare you. Refuse, and die. The third says, Speak quickly, for we have much to do, and much strength to regain. Do you agree? Well, if you have much strength to regain, that means you maybe aren't at full strength now? Having been trapped for centuries, the demons are spoiling for a bit of a fight. They find your refusal amusing, and an opportunity for a bit of entertainment. The Hakai summon aid, and battle ensues. Well, that first round could have gone a bit worse. Okay, I'm surrounded by shamblers, which could be annoying if they start webbing me like that. Let's throw out some cursing so they're less likely to hit me. Actually, Amethyst should probably equip arrows of light if she has them. I've got some good spells to use here. Ravage Spirit. Ooh, yes. I like it when I do over 100 damage. And Major Haste, and Slow Group. Okay, the text suggested there were 3 Hakai, and there are clearly 5 on the field here. Stop webbing me, darn it. You have something of this type equipped? Oh, bolts. Okay. Arrows of light, let's go. Hakai undamaged. More ravaging for you! What if I do a mass charm? Might charm a few shamblers. Really? All of them resist? Oh, I see. 3 of them are Hakai, 2 are Mung demons. I should probably figure out which are the Mung demons and kill them first. Oh, I don't have quite enough to summon an alien beast. That's a shame. I don't think I trust the Wand of Charming much more than I trust... the mass charm spell that just failed. Could summon up a Nullbug. And of course, Fireball is good against the smaller ones. Nullbug is going to get distracted by the Shamblers. What do you mean I missed? Undamaged, fine. Damage the darn things, will you? Friggin' seriously. Oh goody, a few of the Shamblers are paralyzed. Do I have any other useful arrows? Well, magic arrows. Who would I like to be invulnerable? Thank you, Nullbug, for taking out the enemies that aren't as much of a threat to me. Here, have a null magic field. And one for you. Okay, so the demon can breathe out while it's standing in the null magic field, but if the breath lands on me while I'm in a null magic field, it doesn't work. Sure. Okay, can't reach you. With a final mighty blow, you slay one of the Hakai. Your foes look very nervous about this, but decide to fight on. Ooh, Peridot got a big heckin' demon. Thought one of my characters hit something that I didn't otherwise notice. Oh, there's a pillar there. This part of you is not in an anti-magic field. And thus I can cast Ravage Spirit on you. Mwahaha. Gotcha! You strike down the last of the Hakai. With a scream, it falls before you. Lightning flashes down from the sky into the center of the circle. With an explosion and a cloud of acrid smoke, the altar breaks in two. When your vision clears, you find yourself in an area free of foes. You have defeated the demons of the stone circles. Lovely. And I get some loot that I probably don't need anymore. Okay, Runed Helm could be pretty good. Magic Great Helm, nice. Magic Studded, also good. Although I can't carry it. That was everyone. Pretty sure that there's nothing left of this altar to sanctify, but... Can always see if I can leave and re-enter. Yeah, nothing happens except I waste a bunch of spell points. But just out of curiosity, what happens if I do agree with the demons and give them my treasures? You hand all your gold and magic items over to the demons. Out of gratitude for your going to such lengths to free them, they let you keep your food. Then, laughing mockingly, the hellish creatures disappear. You get a very grim feeling. You don't know what malevolent force you've unleashed onto the earth. All you can hope is that it doesn't do too much damage. The altar starts to crack and crumble. There's nothing more to do here. Okay, so I have decent food, some gold. And most of my armor and weapons are gone. Though apparently mithril chainmail doesn't count as magic. Interesting. Wow. Seriously, most of my inventory is gone. But Peridot still has her razor discs. I might be able to hit 1 or 2 enemies with those. But I don't think that I want to be going into the final battles of the game with no armor and no weapons. That would make the alien beast fights rather intolerable. Alright, a few more alien beast corpses added to the pile. This valley looks quite significant, so I will explore it last. And way to step directly in the swamp again. Right then. Rather conspicuous valley entrance. Rather conspicuous cave entrance. Entering, you are greeted by the smell of ozone and fresh oil, and the sound of powerful machinery. This dungeon must be filled with Vanatai's powerful magical machines. As you enter, dark magic energy from the machines begins to sap your strength. Ew. Something about this factory seems to be bad for my health. You are able to translate the simple Vanatai words, safe haven. Looking through the bars, you see what looks like some sort of Vanatai quarters or safe house. This might be where they stay when traveling through here. You can't see any way in. Safe for them, not safe for me. Also, I notice flying blade fields going through there. To the south, you see several gleaming spires. They are the Vanatai's strange magical machines, using energy beyond your comprehension, built strong enough to resist your assaults. As you gape, a glowing shade appears in front of you. It says, "As you get closer, so I can help you more. First, you must pass this machine. Work upstream. Move fast. Step careful. Buttons are the key. I await you beyond the Great Wall." The shade fades. I do have the option of looking up a guide for getting through this place. I'm not going to do that right now. I want to see how well I can do on my own. Okay, we've got a rune and a conveyor belt. Rune does nothing. Except for when the rune explodes on me when I step on it. Oh, hi. Well, that's just going to take me back over there. Apparently I managed to dodge getting blown up just now. Well, isn't this place awfully fun? Or just plain awful? Oh, goodness. Upstream, he says. Not sure what that means. Okay, can't go that way. And Peridot's dead. Actually, maybe I want to step outside and make sure Steven has full spell points. So that bit's pretty straightforward. Darn you. If I really have to, I can use the editor to help get through here. This massive, gleaming bank of machinery has a large red button set in the side. It's very inviting. The ground shudders under your feet. You hear a grinding sound from the moving floor nearby. Okay. I guess I'm... Ow! A potion. Delightful. Okay, I do need to pay a little bit more attention to my health. Magic map might be a little bit helpful. Okay, at least one fireball trap avoided. I hate you. I don't think that's going to help me. Razafrezen. Maybe I just don't want to stand there. That does reverse the direction of this belt. And I see what could be a shortcut through here, but also a potentially helpful door over here. I think that just reverses the belt again. Thought I... You don't notice anything different after pushing the button. However, the machinery is pretty loud. If something did happen, you probably wouldn't hear it. Okay. Huh. Why must you double fireball me? Oh, the ore suddenly explodes. So, standing where there is a rock can be hazardous. Note to self, stop standing on the rocks. I see a crack in the wall. Hello? Okay, first, Stephen, do a revive. And then Connie as backup priest. Punch through the wall. We've got some crystals and some more razor discs. This safe house has magical defenses, designed to keep people like you from using them. Magical blades suddenly start whirling through the rooms. Fortunately, the field of blades does fade after a bit. The box is filled with vanitai food, dried mushrooms, and globs of a pasty, starchy gruel. You know it's not tasty stuff, but you also know that vanitai food isn't harmful to humans. Well, I don't need it, but I also kind of feel like denying resources to my enemies right now. You taste some of the mushrooms and gruel. They're flavorless, but seem edible. You take a bit. After you remove the food, the box magically replenishes itself. Oh boy, they've developed replicators. And more knives. Confess I am sort of curious about the crystals. And unfortunately, no way through the gates here. Must you, really? I see you there, magic barriers. Oh, come on now. And this takes... This just takes me back around. Okay, hint book says that there are random explosions. Well, okay then. What? This massive gleaming bank of machinery has a large red button set in the side. It's very inviting. You press the button, and there is a flash of light. You find yourself somewhere else. Well, that's a heck of a way to cheat the thing. Okay, we're out, and looks like safe enough place to sleep. Unfortunately, it is not. Fortunately, no pack leaders this time. Okay, now can I have a rest? Better. Blech. Okay, fine, I'll do another revive. This is quite a large valley, isn't it? And I'm going to have quite a lot of combat to edit out of this. We're near the headwaters of a river here. And for some reason the orb fails. Ah, that must be the river right next to the keep of Tinraya. Rentar, what have you done to my precious orb? Your heart sinks as you march through the dark valley. A massive pack of alien beasts is standing guard. Long strings of drool pour from their mouths as they watch you. The only way to keep going is through them. Right, I'll just go fight these other alien beasts instead. Okay, and more alien beasts on guard duty. Well, I was going to say, why not just take this nice big center path, but first, I want more spell points on Steven. When you move forward, the massive pack howls and charges. Their 6 powerful legs churn up a remarkable amount of dust. And we do the blessing. And back it up with some hasting. I could summon my own alien beast, but then I'd be a little bit worried about attacking a friendly. The game would tell me and I would be able to stop it, but still, it feels a bit wasted time. Good lord, what kind of resistances do you things have? Not very resistant to blades. Compared to everything else, I mean. Ooh, I paralyzed at least 4 of them. maybe what I should be doing is throw out a couple of shockwaves. Oh, I thought I got a pack leader for a second, but no, that was an alien beast that died. That one was better. Oh, you guys must be paralyzed. That's why you're not moving. Eat sword. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, not a one-way gate. The clouds over this valley are so thick that it almost seems like night, even though it's the middle of the afternoon. A bitter wind sears your exposed skin. There are bits of bone everywhere. You suspect you're getting close to the end. About time, too. This valley was entirely too long. We are now in the very remote valley, and rather close to Black Crag Fortress. Now entering Great Walls. And I've been at this recording session for kind of a while now. I have no idea how long this episode is going to end up being, but I'm going to stop recording here. And see you all next time.